my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Basically, it is Wednesday the 17th of June and I have just submitted my last essay for a year and a half at Oxford, which is insane because I'm going on my year abroad and I've finished my last term of second year, which is really sad in a way because I didn't really get a last term of second year, but it's done. Anyway, so I said in my last video that I've been struggling to find time to exercise, which some people took issue with. It turned out to be a little bit of beef on Twitter. Not everyone was saying, a small minority of people were saying, oh, you're trying to get sympathy because you don't exercise. I would like to clarify that what I meant is that the last thing I want to do during term time is exercise. So when I do have time, which is usually about an hour and a half before I go to bed, I just don't want to do a workout, right? And I've been going on walks and stuff, but that's kind of been the extent of my exercise over the last maybe like 4 weeks. Like the first 4 weeks of term, I definitely was doing a lot more, but as the workload started to get more and more and more, I just was like, nah. Anyway, that is a complete sidetrack. Term is now finished, and when I'm not during term time, I do work out like 4 or 5 times a week, just to keep sort of my energy high. And I am going to try Shreddy. I'm not trying to do it to lose weight. I'm not trying to do it to do anything really apart from just sort of like get a bit more strength back in myself. And I feel like I've been very sedentary because we've been stuck in lockdown, and usually I'm doing like 10,000 steps a day at uni, and obviously I'm not doing that anymore. So I wanted to do a video of me trying Shreddy so you guys can like follow along and see what it's like. But anyway, this has been a really long introduction, but it's just going to be me picking up the camera occasionally being like, hey, this is how I'm finding Shreddy. But today I'm going to start with the first workout, even though it is a Wednesday. So I think I might start with like the Wednesday workout on the first week and just like do the other ones on Saturday, Sunday, and then get caught back up, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's go. And also, just a brief disclaimer, if you struggle with body image, weight, or anything like that, and you feel like this video would be triggering for you, it's not going to be a sort of video where I'm talking that much about weight loss or anything like that. It's just me trying out Shreddy, but I know that still, you know, that can be like really triggering for some people, so please do click off if you feel like this is going to be harmful to you personally. I have lots of other videos you can watch that are not me doing exercise or talking about that, so yeah. So just in terms of quick context with me in terms of exercise, so I danced from when I was 3 to when I was like 17, and so I think I've got very good leg strength. I did like point ballet and stuff, and I've always just had very like muscly legs, but ever since I stopped dancing to focus on my A-levels, a lot of that muscle has turned into fat. I wouldn't say like I'm, you know, super fit, and I've got no core strength at all, as in like just none. But I have like quite a lot of leg strength, so I feel like the leg bit of this is going to be easier than the core bit, but I want to improve my core strength. That is something that I really lack. Like I lack upper body strength, so that's kind of my aim for this, is just to, now I've got a bit more time, is to see what happens and see what the difference is. So this is the Shreddy app. I'm not going to be using the meals because I kind of just like eating my own thing, but this is basically the one that I'm doing, is the home tone up, and it's a lot of weeks, so I'm not going to do all of them for this video, but I'm going to start with this one just because I missed Monday, Tuesday, but I'm going to do those Saturday, Sunday, so I need to move those, and you can actually move them about and stuff, but I want to start with the legs and bum one because I feel like that's something that I can do, and so it gives you a warm-up, and it also gives you like the time and where you're doing it and like what you need. I have bought a short resistant band and an exercise mat. I have no clue what sliders are, I can't lie to you. I'm sure I'll find out. If it's equipment that I don't have, I'll just do some more of the other exercises. That's one thing that I've noticed of this like workout pack, is that you do, if you're not going to the gym, because there are gym ones, you do need exercise equipment, and obviously like that makes it more expensive, and conveniently all the exercise equipment you need are things that Grace Fit companies sell, which I suppose is very good marketing, but yeah, so that's what I've noticed. But I'm going to start with this one and do the warm-up. Here's just like a before shot. I really am not like massively unhappy with my figure. It kind of is what it is. I've definitely gained weight over the years, but mainly around my hips, and I can't really stop my hips from growing, you know. But one place I am quite unhappy with at the moment is my tummy. It has kind of got this little layer of fat over the top where it used to just be not
that, which is kind of annoying, and I've lost a lot of core strength, so that's the main area of focus.
Okay, so first impression is the warm-up did like shoot out, and like I can't use the living room today, so I've had to do it in my room, and there's not enough space. I have quite a small like amount of Alexa, stop. Sorry if I just triggered you, Alexa. I've got quite a small amount of space in my room. And then the other one was plank jacks, and I like plank jacks are the one that just kills me every time, so that was definitely a warm-up, although I thought that was more like, I think I'm just out of practice. I think, you know, it's been a couple of weeks since I've done a workout, so I think it will get easier, but now I'm going to start the actual workout. So what it gives you is it gives you like videos of how to do everything, so you're not completely like out of the loop. But I've got resistance bands, so I'm just going to give it a go and see how we fare, can't I? Honestly, every single thing I do with the resistance band, it just rolls up. So I think it's just because they're cheap ones. Like, I'm just gonna have to do the exercise today without resistance bands because it's just not working. Like, it's like actually stopping me from doing the workout, so I'm gonna carry on without the resistance bands and buy some ones that aren't gonna frigging roll up, because those are rubbish. Boring. Well, now I'm trying to do the workout and none of the exercises are showing up, so I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, great. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I've literally just done like 2 circuits with no exercise video, but it's back now, ignore me. Okay, so this is annoying me. Like, to cool down, it's suggesting that you have one of those roll things. Like, I don't have one of those, and I feel like, yeah, I'll give my thoughts in a minute. I'm just gonna go and do like my own cool down because I haven't got a friggin' whatever this is. Like, I haven't got one of them. What is that? Somebody on Instagram, lovely person on Instagram, just messaged me and told me to check out Mara Apparel because the BND ones are sold out, and also I think it's really good to support smaller businesses. So I've ordered one of the booty bands, the pink one. So that's going to be coming in a couple of days, I think, which I'm really excited about. And I'm hoping that it will be really, really good because it's fabric, so it will be non-slip. So if you come on Instagram, this is their Instagram. It's Mara Apparel. I've not been asked to do this. I just thought it's nice to, like, you know, promote small businesses and things. And look at her go. Yes, entrepreneur, you absolute queen. She set it up during quarantine and she's already got this whole thing going on. So go and check them out for sure, and I'll let you know how the resistance band is when it comes. So I always go really red after a workout, so please do just ignore that. I could literally just run down the street and I go bright red. It's actually so frustrating. It's why, like, when I did dance shows, I had to wear like so much foundation because I would just go bright red on the stage. So my first impressions of Shreddy. Okay, so let me just say these are first impressions, and I think that a lot of this is to do with the fact that I've just done it today and I need to like figure out how it works. It was a bit glitchy, the app. Like, it annoyed me because sometimes it would just skip an exercise. Like, it would start the countdown and then it would skip, so then I had to pause the next one and do the last exercise, which did frustrate me a little bit. I did really like the exercises. I thought that it was nice to have a good amount of variety. I didn't find it particularly difficult, but as I said, like, my legs are a lot stronger than my top half of my body, so wait till we do a core workout. But I also think as well, like, I had a bit of trouble with my resistance bands, but I switched to a heavier resistance band and that did help somewhat. So I think that that was really, really good. The only thing I would say is that you have to have like all these equipment things, like a long resistance band where you like pull, or like sliders. Like, I'm on a carpet, for God's sake. Like, I haven't got laminate flooring, so I think some of those things are a little bit like, I understand that, like, you know, if you're really serious about working out, you're going to have all this equipment, but for someone that's just trying to, you know, get toned at home, when you hear get toned at home, you think like, oh, minimal equipment. Oh, my voice just went. Which is like, I get why she's doing it, because obviously, like, she's got these companies and she wants to, like, you know, it's good marketing, but it is a bit annoying that you have to have, I fair play with a resistance band, I think that's fair enough, or weights, but sliders and like a body roller, like, so I'm just going to do my own cool down because I think that, like, I'm not buying a body roller, that's just not happening. So but otherwise I'll come back to you like in a couple of days when I've done a few more of the workouts and let you know how I'm getting on. But I did really enjoy it, and yeah, I'm glad that I'm putting my Fabletics gear back to good use. This isn't sponsored by Fabletics, by the way, but they did give me the stuff, and I've been really looking forward to getting back into working out enough that I can wear it all the time, and I do love it. It's very cute. Right, I'm gonna go have a shower and get on with my day now, but I'll see you next time I talk about Shreddy. So today I'm doing the Shreddy arms and abs workout, and I have no abs, like, so this should be interesting, but it's only got dumbbells, which is easier than resistance bands. So this one do be 27 minutes though. Like, okay, this is gonna be a killer, I can feel it. So I just did arms and abs. I've realized that I have a lot of arm strength because the arm circuits were actually really enjoyable and I felt like they were really doing something, but I have no ab strength, right? So that is something that we definitely need to work on. But I really enjoyed that one. I thought it was a good length. Again though, I feel like it could be longer, but I feel like that might just be me getting excited because it's a new workout routine, but I'll keep pushing. But I've got a nice sweat on, which I think they're really manageable to do each day, so I'm hoping that you'll actually see results from it. Hi guys, so it is now, I don't know how many days of it I've done now. I think I've done about a week of it, maybe like just less than a week. So I'm now going to do, oh my gosh, sorry, the drawer on my bed is broken. I'm now going to do the full body one today. I haven't done one of these in a while and it's very hot today, so yeah, I thought I would show you the new resistance bands that I picked up. I literally feel like I'm screaming because my window is open, but they're from Mara Apparel, so I'm gonna give them a go and then tell you what I think, because the girl that runs it was actually lovely enough to send me a couple more bands, which I bought one myself, but she sent me a couple for free, which is so sweet of her. So I'm gonna do a workout now with all of that, so let's get going. Oh my gosh, this is literally, and I cannot stress this enough, miles better, because they're like fabric bands, so I can actually, they're really pushing against my thighs. This is the medium one and it's not rolling anywhere, and it's actually a lot of resistance, like, so I am very chuffed with these. And yeah, I have nothing bad to say. They're pretty, they're cute, they're functional. Yeah, a big win. Thank you so much, Mara Apparel. Definitely go and check them out. I'll put the links to their stuff down below, but they're really good quality and very affordable as well. So we love supporting small businesses. So I've just done the workout. It was actually really good. These resistance bands are in creds. Like, having a fabric one, it doesn't slip, it doesn't move, and it was like giving me way more resistance, and like I feel like really like I've worked out properly. So hoping that those could be a game changer. But as I said, like, this is like really manageable, and I really like how manageable they are. Like, it took me half an hour. The only thing I'd say again is that you just don't quite feel like you've properly gone for it, if you know what I mean. But I am doing the tone up one rather than fat loss, so it is more like about toning rather than losing fat, because I have grown to like sort of my shape, if that makes sense. I just kind of want to get rid of the jiggly bits, if that makes sense. So but yeah, I'll pick you back up next time I've got an update. But so far so good. I just did another Shreddy workout, and again, like, I'm really enjoying them. I think they are really good. My only complaint is you have like a 5-second rest between each exercise, but sometimes you're going from one where you're like on the floor with a resistance band on to like standing up, and like you can't put on a resistance band in 5 seconds. That would be the only thing that kind of irritates me. But I've done 2 weeks now, so we are getting there. I was going to do this video for 2 weeks, but I think I want to keep going a little bit, because obviously because I'm doing the tone up one, I feel like it's taking longer for a difference to show. I do think that my entire body has swollen up, which is a good thing, right? Because you're supposed to swell up first, because it's like water retention in your muscles, like, you know, they're working. So yeah, I want to kind of give it a little bit longer, because right now my thighs are like covered in water weight. So yeah, let's try again next week. Hello everybody. I thought I would come and do a little update on how it's going. My room is a bit of a state. Just like, I'm just doing in the middle of a clear out at the moment, because obviously big moves and stuff happening soon. But I thought I'd just give you an update on Shreddy. So it's been, I don't know what week I'm on now. I'm on week 4 at the moment. And I'm halfway through week 4. I was going to do this video a lot shorter than I have actually done it, but I thought I would give it a bit more of a shot. Hold on. So in terms of actually like looking at myself, I've definitely noticed a slight sort of tone up on this section of my body. Still got chub rolls, obviously. Still, you know, I'm not ripped or anything. And I've also noticed a slight lift in my bum, you guys probably can't notice it because I feel like it's something that you only really notice on yourself, but I'm feeling a bit peachier at the back, and just generally like my thighs have sort of got a bit more lifted. Still got my lovely back rolls, but you know, we own those. And also I've noticed, like you can't really see this on camera, but my muscles on my arms have sort of like definitely started to come out, especially, sorry, my window's open, especially on my shoulder areas. Again, it's very like not that noticeable, but it's still promising. So in terms of how I'm feeling about it so far, we're coming to the end of this video because I'm going to do it for 4 weeks. I'll definitely do a second installment if you guys would like me to. Basically, I feel like it's very, very useful for someone like me who, I think the reason I often lack motivation to work out is that I'm very much like a to-do list person, and I like everything planned, and sometimes if all I've written on my phone to-do list is like work out, I just don't really feel that motivated to do it. And so having something like Shreddy where I know I can just go on the app and it's there for me every day has been really, really good. In terms of like actual body changes, as I said, I've definitely noticed some slight changes, but it's not why I did this. I did this because I kind of had a lull where I didn't work out that much the second half of term, and I wanted to get back into it because it does make me feel better. Something I definitely could do more is go out for more walks and stuff, because this is definitely like toning, and sometimes I do have a tendency to get up and get at my desk, and then before I know it, it's quite late in the evening and I'm like, oh well, it's too late now, which is not an excuse obviously, but I do want to get better at going for more walks and things. But obviously now things are starting to open up, I am going to see people, socially distanced of course, and you know, I'm walking a lot more. Like I went into town yesterday to get my hair done, and that was, you know, like 10,000 steps I did yesterday. So, but also that means that I am eating out more. Oh sorry, I've just scratched myself as well, that's just what that is. I go really red when I scratch myself, and so obviously because I'm eating out more, that's gonna sort of hinder any progress I am making, because that's just natural. When life goes back to normal, you want to see friends, you want to catch up over a coffee or some breakfast or something. But I would say what I do really like, even though the workouts are quite repetitive, is that I can kind of like mix and match it. So if an exercise comes up that I'm a bit sick of doing, I now have like a mental bank of exercises that I know from other workouts and stuff that I can kind of substitute. So say if I feel like a workout's really like done my arms in like quite a lot, and towards the end I'm really struggling, I can sort of do some leg exercise or something. I don't know, like I like that. In that way I'm sort of learning exercises. The only thing I would still say is that, but this is just down to me not doing any more than what is given on the workout plan, but I do think they're quite short. But I did try one of the real-time workouts the other day, and they're very good. It absolutely blitzed my arse, like oh my days. I'm gonna do one now actually, and they're very, very motivating and very quick to do, and I'm finding that the resistance band is definitely helping. So all in all, quite good. But I'm gonna do it till the end of this week and then give you my final impressions. But I've very much been enjoying it, and I really missed working out when I sort of fell off the wagon a bit towards the end of term. I just got really overwhelmed, if I'm honest with you, and I'm really glad that I'm getting back into it. A lot of you like are always like, Eve, like you don't even like seem like you work out at all. And I mean, I've always worked out a little bit. I definitely do exercise. I suppose it's not really part of my channel. Like I'm not really a fitness channel or anything, so I don't know why I'm justifying this to people, but I suppose I don't really share everything on the internet that I do in my day-to-day life. Like I don't share a lot of the behind-the-scenes things that I'm doing, so yeah, it's been nice sort of sharing this journey with you for once. I don't think it will be like a common thing because I'm not really a fitness channel, but yeah. Hello, so I'm finally coming to end this video. This was supposed to go up like 2 weeks ago, but my laptop broke and I had to send it in for repair, which means that I've not had my laptop for 2 weeks, which is why there's been a bit of a gap in videos. But I just wanted to say that I actually really enjoyed doing this, and I took a week off last week working out. I took a week off, so there's no point in me doing like a before and after now. And also I had like a massive takeaway yesterday, so I'm still a bit bloated, but I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I noticed a massive difference in terms of like my physique, but I definitely noticed a big difference in terms of strength, which is obviously really important, and that's kind of why I was doing it. So I'm really glad, and I think the reason I probably didn't notice the difference as much in my physique is because, you know, I think you're supposed to sort of do like extra workouts on the side, and I did do some of those, but I was just trying to stick to the actual plan to see sort of what it did. I probably won't buy Shreddy again, just because when the gyms reopen I'll probably just go to the gym, but I might try the gym ones that they have on there, but if I'm already paying for a gym membership, I feel like £10 a month is like a lot extra to pay. So I did enjoy it, and I will carry on doing it until I join the gym, but I think I'll probably just stick to like YouTube videos and things like that in terms of cost efficiency, because it is a lot of money to pay for someone that kind of does it like amateur sort of vibes. So yeah, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not really sure what the purpose of this video was. It was just, you know, trying out a new workout regime. I have personally really enjoyed it, and yeah, I've really got into sort of working out a bit more now, and I really like that. And it was nice to get back on it after term finished, even though, not gonna lie to you, for the whole of like the last month I've done really nothing productive in my life. At least I've been working out. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any other requested videos like that you'd like me to do. And yeah, I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye guys. Mwah.